What's up, everybody in the vinyl community? Craig here with a shot of my carpet. Ha! Just kidding. It's a music room tour, more like a music house tour, so to speak. I told everybody I would do an update, so here we go. First things first, we're going to start it off with the IKEA Expedit 5x5 shelf. We're all familiar with this. Almost everybody has one. And now I officially have one. Purchased this about 2 months ago, I want to say. Actually, I think 3 months ago, now that I think about it. Right now, I think I'm housing roughly 1,500, somewhere thereabouts. Organized all alphabetically, A through Z. The last shelf there is holding soundtracks, I believe, yes. And that bottom corner has compilations and jazz. Up above, got my collection of 45s, and down below right now, I've got all my music VHS, all the store-bought ones anyway. I've got a bunch of copies of whatnot, I got from TV and all that other good shit, all boxed away. So these are the ones I keep out on display, obviously. Mostly in alphabetical right now. Just keeping them here right now until I actually get a good shelf for them. And last spot there is some recent pickups. Probably half of those are all recent pickups. Other ones are just random ones that I had that just hadn't gotten filed away. So there is all of these here, obviously. We've got some various memorabilia and whatnot. Copy of Master Reality. And you can see as you walk out the door, sharing the wall with some Elvis memorabilia. Up top, copy of Going for the One. Not my personal favorite, yes, my personal favorite's actually in the background. Yoda, for all you Star Wars fans out there. Copy of Live Dead. Framed copy of Overnight Sensation. Moving over here, we all know the gatefold for Zeppelin 4, Beatles memorabilia and whatnot, ELO. One of my Marantz bookshelf speakers. Over here, first CD shelf, going from A through L. Actually starting off with a 38 Special up top, but all the various CDs there. Over here, we have my Presidian fully automatic turntable. Actually had this for about a decade or so, but I use it mainly now for cleaning and whatnot. As you can see, my cleaning supplies are down below. My microfiber towels. No, I think I just said microfiber towels and whatnot. Moving over to the stereo cabinet. Yes, you guys have not seen this yet until now. So we'll start at the top here. Obviously, Spinning Drama by Yes. And we've all seen this in my last update. My Sony PSLX 350H manual turntable. So you can kind of zoom in there. Probably not the greatest quality, but fully furnished with a new stylus that I just got this weekend. It's a Audio-Technica 3600 needle, going with the same cartridge. Alright, up top we have, I'll go ahead and open up the case here so you get a better look. My Technics SH8026 equalizer. Got me very, very happy when I purchased this. $6 at Goodwill. Now, a most recent purchase, sorry about that, I had to readjust. A 6+1 CD changer. It's a Kenwood DP M6640. Picked this up about a month ago. cost me about, I want to say, $8-10, some of thereabouts at Goodwill. Very, very happy about that. Fully working and everything. Just needed a good cleaning. So I was very excited. My Pioneer SX1700 stereo receiver. Had that actually in my family since the mid-90s, and I have been using it for about a good decade now. Very, very solid. Very happy with this. It would take something very, very cool for me to want to change this out and not use it as my primary. A lot of sentimental value. And down below, my Kenwood KX3510 cassette deck is actually my grandfather's, and it's just such a great deck. Probably my favorite one I've ever used in my entire life. Now, I've used a lot of different brands, a lot of different models, all different types of stuff, and this one just takes the cake. Takes a real beating from me, because I play a lot of cassettes. So very, very happy with that. Alright, now we'll move it around here. And we'll show the obligatory television. Up top we have the other Marantz bookshelf speaker. David Byrne, Eddie, Aerosmith Toys in the Attic. Very cool. Alright, the next CD shelf housing L through W. I'm correct, yes. All different various assortments. Anybody who knows their CD labels and whatnot can definitely tell what some of these titles are. And if you are reading some of these, you are probably wondering what type of taste I have. All types. So, we'll move over to the next set of shelves. Move around the table here. I know this is great, great cinematography. The last row here with W to Z. Down below, you got soundtracks and compilations and very loud yes in the background. Rap and comedy. Obviously, I'm not a huge rap fan. I've only got a select few that are actually really good, in my opinion at least. Down below, my first set of cassettes. Got A to L down there. Then the next shelf here, L to Z. And on the bottom shelf, compilations, soundtracks, a couple of rap cassettes, and comedy. I'll kind of give you a general scan here of what we're kind of looking at here. A lot of these, like I've said, have been Goodwill purchases. Some of them are actually ones that I've had since I was a kid, but a good majority are ones that I have picked up in the last 6 months to a year. That I got back into cassette collecting as well. So, as you can tell, a wide variety. Alright, moving along here, we have the music DVD shelf, housing all of my store-bought ones and some bootlegs. I have a bunch of stuff on my computer and a couple other hard drives and DVDs that I've burned, so different stuff. Obviously, I've completely ran out of room since Yellow Submarine has had to sit on display. I am officially out of room on this shelf. So, moving along here. Movies. I don't need to talk too much about those. Various Beatles memorabilia. Yes, an original 65 thermos. Sex Pistols. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Some more Beatles memorabilia. One of two of my Fisher floor standing speakers. I'll actually give a shot over here to the other one. If you kind of notice, not the same speakers. Obviously you can tell by the top has a extended wooden piece. This one does not. They're both exact same speakers, just cosmetically different. So, we will now move along, acoustic guitar, into the second music room slash my office. So, Metallica wall, my computer, whatnot, MIDI controller, duct tape office chair, a couple of old Casio keyboards that I've had since I was a kid. My guitar rig over here, which is nothing too special. Not much of a guitar player. I do play, but primarily a drummer. So now we'll scan over to the other setup over here. Start over here with my JVC LA31 auto return direct drive turntable. Just recently found this in my parents' basement. We've had it for probably before I was even born, so well over 26 years. I know it was originally made in 81, so I know it's about as long as my dad's had it, maybe a little bit more recent than that, but hooked up with a Stanton RS 500 DJ cartridge and stylus. Just recently replaced that and the head shell screws. So all I've got to do is change the audio cables. They're a little in need of replacing. So just solder up some new ones and this thing is good to go. And yes, it does power up, works perfectly. So I'm very, very stoked to have that. A Craig, haha, kind of funny since that is my name. 8-track player. I don't use this all that often. I do have 8 tracks in a case and some here. And obviously the last thing I was listening to was Panorama by the Cars. Has RCA hookups for these speakers that came with it. Not bad, kind of older. I'm really not a big fan of using it all that often, so if I could find a standalone component that I could put into my system, I will, but I'm in no rush. Not a big 8-track guy, just kind of for shits and giggles. Some random books, whatnot, magazines, Modern Drummer, Guitar World, Revolver, some more recent issues of Rolling Stone magazine, Uncut, Mojo, Classic Rock, which I highly recommend those last 3. Very, very good reads. Now, on to this setup. Everybody remembers from my last video, the Technics STZ780 tuner. Another most recent Goodwill pickup, a Marantz SD52R cassette deck. Very, very excited about this. Paid about $8 for this one. Very, very cool. Works perfectly. So glad to find it. And if 1 6+1 CD changer wasn't enough, how about 2? Yes, I picked this up about a week after I picked up the Kenwood. This is a JVC XLM409. Very, very cool. And also another one of those that just came perfect working order, just needed to be cleaned up a little bit. Boom, put in the system. Very, very happy with this. And last here, we got the Sansui Integrated Amplifier AUX501. Very, very solid amplifier, very heavy. Got this one actually out of my grandparents' basement. Cleaned it up. Still needs, the knobs all need a good cleaning. I think the pots are just a little too scratchy and whatnot, so I gotta take this all apart and take some deoxit to it. Hopefully that'll do the trick, but still solid and sounds amazing, so very glad to have that. Over here, pretty low-end USB turntable with audio outputs. So I plugged it in, messed around with it a little bit in here, but not bad sound. Not exactly audiophile quality, and not to my liking very well, but I set it up in here, you know, when I want to do some cleaning in here as well, which I will once I get that turntable up and going. Set of headphones and my 2 RCA bookshelf speakers that I've actually had since I was about 16. Actually, I got them for my 16th birthday. and still work very, very nicely. Actually, they are the ones that you saw in my last music room tour. So just kind of show those off a little bit. Very, very cool. And my other bookshelf. Yes, I do some reading. All different kinds of stuff. Lots of music biographies and autobiographies and whatnot. Down there, some more general reads. Your kind of famous type of stuff. Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test, some Kerouac, Abbie Hoffman, whatnot. Alright, that pretty much concludes that. So, on that note, thank you all for watching. Kind of give it another scan of the room. And I hope to see you guys all soon. Thanks again, guys.